Welcome to your Ethereum news briefing by ethdaily.io. Here's your latest for Friday, May 26, 2023. Core developers consider 3 new EIPs for inclusion in Dencun. Synthetix releases documentation for Synthetix V3. Chaos Labs launches a Uniswap V3 TWAP Oracle risk portal. And Maker proposes to increase the DAI savings rate. All this and more from ETH Daily starts right now. During this week's Awkward Devs call, core developers considered EIP 5656, EIP 5920, and EIP 7069 for inclusion in the Dencun upgrade. EIP 5656 proposes a new memory copying instruction. EIP 5920 introduces a new pay opcode, and EIP 7069 adds call to, delegate call to, and static call to call instructions. Simple serialized scheme-related EIPs 6475 and 6943 were also removed from the EIP inclusion list. The EIPs are no longer needed since developers will be using an RLP serialization scheme instead. So far, 3 EIPs have been formally confirmed for the Dencun upgrade, including Transient Storage EIP 1153, Proto-Danksharding EIP 4844, and Self-Destruct Removal EIP 6780. Synthetix released its documentation for Synthetix V3, a new iteration of the protocol that aims to serve as a derivatives liquidity layer. In February, Synthetix deployed an alpha mainnet version of Synthetix V3 on Ethereum and Optimism. Currently, the V3 deployment supports the creation of collateralized debt positions and an sETH spot market implementation. Synthetix will release additional functionality over time, including perps and support for multi-collateral assets. Synthetix also plans to integrate Chainlink's cross-chain interoperability protocol to enable cross-chain stablecoin transfers. Synthetix V3 is also open source and can be deployed on any EVM-compatible chain. The MakerDAO Risk Core Unit team proposed parameter changes to several Maker vaults, including an increase in the DAI savings rate to 3.33%. If approved, the change will impact rates across DeFi, including an increased DAI borrow rate on Maker's own Spark protocol. The DAI savings rate was last increased to 1% in December of 2022. The DAI savings rate offers users the opportunity to earn yield by depositing DAI into a savings contract. The yield paid to users comes from the protocol's stability fee on collateralized debt positions. The rate adjustment aims to align with interest rates on U.S. Treasury bonds, and it will be put into an executive vote by Maker governance. Security firm Chaos Labs launched a portal for tracking the cost of time-weighted average price Oracle manipulation attacks across Uniswap V3 pools. Time-weighted average price Oracle attacks happen when an attacker manipulates low liquidity assets to artificially inflate the price of their collateral. This allows an attacker to secure a significantly under-collateralized loan on protocols using the Oracle. The risk portal displays the cost of exhausting liquidity for a specific asset in a V3 pool. According to data from the tool, it would currently take $38 million to manipulate the price of wrapped Ether by 10% in the wrapped Ether and USDC pool on Uniswap V3. The current risk portal supports data for V3 pools on Ethereum, Optimism, and Polygon. And lastly, a governance proposal initiated by the Tornado Cash attacker was passed. The attacker, who currently controls the DAO, can still make changes to the proposal over the next 2 days. The proposal seeks to restore control of the Tornado Cash DAO to token holders. Last week, an attacker tricked Tornado governance into approving a malicious proposal, which the attacker exploited to gain full control of the DAO. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories from ETH Daily. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on Twitter at ETHDaily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.